What went wrong with the gaming industry and how Baldur's Gate 3 became an exception? What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode on my channel. The gaming industry has exploded over the past decade, bringing incredible innovations and unforgettable experiences. But this meteoric rise in popularity hasn't come without its share of problems. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into what went wrong with the gaming industry, from live service pitfalls to corporate greed. And stick around because we'll also talk about how Baldur's Gate 3 and games like Helldivers 2 broke the mold and became an exception to the rule. What went wrong with the gaming industry? First, the rise of live service games. First up, live service games. These games promise ongoing content and updates, keeping players engaged for years. Sounds great, right? But here's where things start to turn sour. On the plus side, we get a continuous engagement and stream of new content. Downside? Overemphasis on monetization, and often we get unfinished games at launch. Remember Anthem? Hyped beyond belief, but launched with bugs and lack of content. Fallout 76? Another high-profile miss with a rocky start. The lack of NPCs in game and the hype to get it out really downplayed its success. Next, let's talk about money. The monetization overreach. Microtransaction and loot boxes have taken over, and not always in a good way. Microtransactions started as a way to get cosmetic items, but now it is often pay to win. Loot boxes? They're like gambling, pushing players to spend more and pay to win models. They shift games from skill-based to money-based. And for one, I don't have much of the former, and the latter. So it's a big part of my lack of gaming. So. Segment 3. Greedy corporate practices. Corporate greed is another big issue. Companies like EA, Activision Blizzard, and Origin have all faced backlash for putting profits over players. Take EA's Star Wars Battlefront 2 loot box controversy, or Activision Blizzard's focus on revenue at the cost of quality. These practices erode trust and hurt the industry's reputation. Segment 4. The culture crunch. And then there's the crunch. Developers working insane hours to meet deadlines, leading to burnout and mental health issues. We saw this with Rockstar Games during Red Dead Redemption 2 and CD Projekt Red with Cyberpunk 2077. It's unsustainable and damaging. Segment 5. Unfinished and buggy releases. Unfinished and buggy releases are becoming all too common. Cyberpunk 2077, before it was fixed, its launch was a disaster. And No Man's Sky, again, before it was fixed, thank you developers, initially fell flat before its redemption arc. These incidents erode customer trust and make gamers wary of pre-orders and early access games. Segment number 6, an exception to the rule, Baldur's Gate 3. Now let's talk about the bright spot, Baldur's Gate 3 by Larian Studios. What did they do different? How did they succeed? Larian focused on quality, transparency, and community involvement. They playtested extensively, avoiding exploitative monetization, and respected their audience. The result? A critically acclaimed and commercially successful game. Segment 7. What lessons can we learn, or can the gaming industry learn from Baldur's Gate 3? We take from Baldur's Gate 3. Prioritize quality, communication, transparency, adopt fair lake practices, and avoid over-monetization. It's a blueprint for success and a way that gamers can be trusting in gaming developers. So there you have it. The gaming industry has its challenges, but as Baldur's Gate 3 and Helldivers 2 shows, there is a path forward. What are your thoughts? Drop a comment below if you like this video. Drop a like if you like this video. Let me know how I'm doing in the comments. Good or bad, I'll still read them. Like, subscribe, and follow for more.